We're back at Busch Gardens, and they're hiring for Howl-O-Scream. Alright, first things first, we gotta do our Emcee Gwazi update. So let's check it out. It's been a while since we've been here. One thing they have on the outside is this new entry gate here, which leads me to believe there's a lot of night work going on, so the construction crews can get in and out of here. They've already been working on the queue line. There's somebody there right now working on it. So a lot of work already underway. Can't tell on the trees really, but they're already wrapping them for Christmas Town. These look like they're gonna be yellow. If this video seems everywhere, it's because it is. We got our free beer. They put it in a big cup because we had a stroller. Can't remember what it was called, but it's good. Geraldine doesn't like it. So yeah. Well, we're gonna try to get barbecue at Zambia, but the line is incredibly long. So let's start this part of the video with Howl-O-Scream 2019, or Howl-O-Scream's 20th year update. So for starters, the black spot will be back, unfortunately. So this will be the entrance for it. Tigress looking all tigressy. About a 45-minute wait right now. This pathway here by the Skyride station will be Camp DOA again, which is basically the same thing as Wasteland was, but that will be returning. Onward to Jungala. The summer crowds, this is the first time in years that I've actually even seen this thing open. It's crazy. Here would be the backside or other entrance to Camp DOA. Because it's absolutely horribly hot and the smokehouse had a super long line. We stopped in Dragonfire Grill. Used our Busch Bugs. I got a blue cheese hamburger, which is mediocre at best. Geraldine got orange chicken, and Sky's eating cookies and macaroni. The American dream lives on, folks. It's me versus Sky with racing. Alright, let's do this.
Here we go! Pick up your guns and squeeze those triggers.
Here we go. Here we go.
First player to the finish.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I think I'm winning. I don't know. Am I winning? Am I winning? Oh, Sky, you won. You won, sweetie. Good job. You get to pick what you want. Let me see, sweetie. So we just paid $8 for that little stuffed animal. Yay! Good job. Well, another day, another Phoenix closure. I think it's safe to say that this ride is completely done. So while I can't walk over here and obviously film, this is where the Rudolph house or Rudolph walkthrough thing was, but this is where Z-Mart used to be. Well, they have the door open and they are clearly building a new house. So my guess is this is where the new house, which is rumored to be called The Residence, will be for Howl-O-Scream 20. Well, the announcement just came on. Because of thunder, probably 5 miles away, all outdoor attractions, which means every attraction at Busch Gardens, is temporarily closed. Fun times. In 2 months' time, all of this will be a scare zone. Which will probably be the same scare zone that was here last season. Because all the scare zones this year are the same with the exception of like 2. This entire area will be Day of the Dead again, just like last year. And the year before, right? Or was that just last year? I don't remember. Another house that's returning that's supposed to leave like 2 years ago is Deathwater Bayou. They say it's returning because it's a fan favorite, which might be true, but I think it's also because of their budget. They only have 6 houses this year, one of which is new. The rest are all returning. Right now they have their Sinister sale going on, so we've done it. We have our season passes to Howl-O-Scream, and they were only 60 bucks each, plus tax. Alright, because it's harder than a 3rd level of hell out, we're heading out. It was fun, Busch Gardens. It was fun. So, had to leave Busch Gardens. It got ridiculously hot, and the weather wasn't coming in, and but everything closed down, so we just headed out. So right now we're at Walmart. Geraldine had to run inside, so I figured I'd do a quick update. The video was here, there, and everywhere just because we were here, there, and everywhere. Didn't get a whole lot of shots at all of Emcee Gwazi. I didn't bring the action camera or anything this time, so we'll have to get back here maybe next week to check it all out so we can actually see all the updates they've done. But it's definitely moving along for that. They're building a whole lot of new structure. As far as Howl-O-Scream goes though, there's only going to be 6 houses this year, all of which are returning except for one. The one new one looks to be taking place where the Rudolph Christmas Town attraction was at, so where Demented Dimensions was, and it's supposed to be called The Residence. So now this is Howl-O-Scream's 20th anniversary, and they are clearly bringing back all of the icons this year, but I believe that's just going to be for the front gate scare zone, so I'm assuming this house will have nothing to do with 20 years of the icons or anything like that. I would be floored if it does. So I'm not sure what kind of theme it looks like. It looked like white and tan walls, but I would imagine that they weren't painted on that clip that I showed you, where I was saying that I could see it kind of back there. I couldn't really film, even though it was in a guest area, I wasn't going to make it obvious that I was trying to film what they were doing. But you know, they did have the big bay door open so you could see it into it. So Motel Hell is back. The Black Spot is back. Simon's Slaughterhouse is back. The new one, The Residence, is going to be there. Insomnia is back, and Deathwater Bayou is back for what I believe is like its 7th year in a row now. So, and then the rest of the event is just scare zones, and it's basically the same scare zones that were there last year, with the exception of a few new ones. I think one's a vampire themed one, and the rest are just like roaming hordes. So, you know, I used to be a slider at Howl-O-Scream, and I've been doing Howl-O-Scream since forever, and it's always been incredibly fun, but I can say that it has definitely gone downhill over the years, just because they just don't have the money. They don't have the same budget as they used to, and it's like every year it gets worse and worse and worse budget-wise, and unfortunately, I really believe it's showing substantially. Tickets are really cheap, which is great. I know there was a rumor going around about it being an event that was included with your passes, but the reality is I just don't think they can afford it. You know, they're having to hire in so many people to scare, and if they just made it as part of included with admission, they wouldn't, even though they're selling an astronomical amount of food and alcohol and everything else, they just wouldn't capitalize enough, I don't think, for it to justify being included with your admission. So I don't think they have a choice but to keep it a separately ticketed event. So we bought our tickets today, our passes. It was only $60 plus tax. It was like $65 total with tax for the unlimited frequent fear pass that they have. So you really can't beat it. Now that sale does end on July 21st. So we went ahead and bought ours at the park, so we're good. So it's like we have, you know, you get access to every night for 65 bucks. That's including tax. I mean, that's a heck of a deal. But, you know, it's just there's not a lot of new offerings. I will say that we didn't even go last year, so this year to us, Simon's Slaughterhouse and Insomnia are new. Sky woke up. I probably woke her up. So, but Simon's Slaughterhouse and Insomnia are new, so really for us this year there will be 3 new houses, so that kind of makes it a little bit worth it. You know, it'll be all half new houses for us, so I don't know. But in any event, so that was our quick little update. Our plan is, I think, to try to go to maybe Universal tomorrow and walk around. You okay, sweetie? Our plan is to try to go to Universal tomorrow and walk around and see if we can see any updates there at all. It's been a while since we've been back to the parks. We don't like going to the parks during the summertime because it's just so damn hot. It's ridiculous. So, you know, the summer crowds, the heat, it's just horrible. So, anyways, until next time, see you guys.